Hello and welcome back. I did make a few changes. First of all, happy Friday. I did make a few changes to the area here. I switched out the portrait for this one here. Maybe just for like old family photos, stuff like that. And I also remember that, or as I was editing, I said that I wanted to do this just so she can have her like dance workouts, and I didn't even put in a TV, so I just put in this TV frame up above the mantle. Also did this little wine photo, and yeah, so that's all I did for changes. But I did decorate the landing up here and also put curtains and stuff. So yeah, again, very simple. One like every other landing, I usually keep it very plain. But yeah, I'm not sure if I want to get started in the bedrooms up here or the team bedroom downstairs. I feel like we should start with the team bedroom just because I already have ideas for this one. So might as well get started on that. I'm actually recording all these videos ahead of time. And for some reason, I don't know why, but as I was looking back at my recordings, I was mentioning IKEA a lot in like my second part of this build, and probably because I actually went to IKEA. Still haven't actually bought anything for myself, but I went shopping with my mom. She was getting a desk for her office, and I just never been before, and my only knowledge of IKEA, and I mean this genuinely, is from Vanilla Maze when she went to IKEA. Like I just never been, and I guess that was pretty prevalent in my mind. So I guess I kept mentioning that quite a bit. It was kind of funny looking back at it, the video. Like, why am I mentioning it so much? But I think that was probably the day that I went. But either way, I don't know why we were so lost at the IKEA. I went with family, and we all were just trying to figure out where to go, because I remember from the video of Vanilla Maze where she went, she there was this section of the store where you just buy the actual furniture pieces, because the first level is the showroom. So I was really confused, and then we were looking around. We actually asked for help from an employee, and I guess there was a miscommunication because I thought we were trying to get it picked up somewhere, like have someone calling for someone to pick it up for us. But we're talking about like we wanted to pick it up, so we got confused by that. And yeah, but overall it was very funny to see us. We're just struggling to actually find the furniture, but it made sense. I mean, for first time, you're not user, but first time visitor, it was definitely confusing a little bit. That could just be purely my fault. Well, obviously it's used. I wasn't familiar, but I was so confident in explaining to my parents what it is, and I didn't even get it right. But it was a decent trip. We made it, and we got what we needed. So, yeah. Okay. I feel like I know we talked ahead in all of it, but wait a minute. Actually, kind of wondering if I get in a colored toilet in. I don't know if that would be a little bit odd or not, but I kind of think that'd be a nice little thing, just to make it a little more interesting. And I mean, the blue definitely does not match well. I go for the white. And is it a black or is it a dark like bluish gray. I guess it's more of a bluish gray. I could help tie that in with a rug. I think this one comes in with a bluish grayish tone. That one there. I think the blue brings in a nice contrast. And then I also feel that maybe I wasn't getting a towel. I could do a towel, or should I add in a robe? I think we'll go with a robe. Should I go for blue just to bring in more blue? No, I think a towel. I do like the look of the towel. So we may go for a towel. I know it sounds weird to see it. Towel. But yeah. Okay, now for color. I don't really know. That's the thing. I really did try to plan this ahead of at least have an idea of what I'm looking for, just because the last one I was having to really rethink. Actually, what if I get in the towel rack here? That could be, I feel like it looks a little bit too bulky in here, doesn't it? That kind of does. Well, we'll just, I mean, there is a towel there. I mean, that's not nearly a big enough towel to, dry yourself. But I could, let me just get in a towel. Again, don't know what color would be nice. Just go for this one here. I mean, I really don't have to be this picky about it, but oops. There we go. Just put up that height. There's good. I think that's fine. I mean, don't have to be, again. But one painting I do want to get in here is, I don't know which one, not this one, is this one here. I think this one probably has a good swatch. That one's nice, but I don't know if that's nice and, well, I do like it though. It does kind of make me want to add color. I know we do have just a simple like color toilet, but I kind of like that though. Let me just try it. I kind of like that pop of green. And I could even go, well, maybe not a pink, that's might as well be like white, because it's barely getting any. Okay, really do like the green. I think I may stick to the green. I know it's a bit odd, possibly. I do like how it fits with the vibe or the whole of the as is the overall aesthetic. But now for the painting, I don't know if I want it on this wall here or by the toilet. I think here will be fine just because there's a mirror here, just so it's not. Yeah, I think that will be a better spot for it. Okay, we got the bathroom done. Now for the bedroom. Again, I have not yet planned what I want. I was thinking of, you know what? This one, I was thinking about it, but it may not work. Yeah, I could just have the all black bedding, or even this one here. Does he have a little bit of a pattern? Oh, actually, I like this one here. Yeah, I do like the all black look. Okay, got that done. And then for a dresser, like something like this would be kind of cool to have. I mean, it doesn't really. I could have it over here. We'll save that for over there. But again, for this one, I do like the look of this one actually. Yeah, let's go with this one here. And then maybe we can get in a dresser here. Kind of wonder if like a hanging or a rack would be better. I actually don't think a rack would fit. Oh, it does. Just perfect. But I don't want that one. So let's see. We could do that one. Really does fit as well because of the whole like alien theme on the outside. No, alien theme is not full out alien, but because we have that this like UFO, that could work. Yeah, I do like that. Okay, I feel like here we need some like posters, and we do have that poster collection with the music, or I could even get some of these vinyls in. Yeah, that could work. And then let's just bring out all of our potential items. This one's just a portrait. We can even bring these Polaroids. That one there. Okay, got this ring cloud. Okay, it's more than I thought. Okay, I feel like this Polaroid thing, collage, that's where it is. Could probably go maybe over here. Everyone who joins or comes, they have their little memorabilia. Oh, this is the one? No, it's not the one. What is the one I was thinking of that has that poster? Is it from Love Struck or I don't know. I know it's a poster, not an actual frame. Maybe not that one. But I wonder if this one comes in. No, it doesn't. Actually, this thing right here comes from the update with Better Build mod. No, Better Build by with Twisted Maxi. Maybe this could be their like their band logo. This one here. That'd be kind of nice. Or I think I used it in the other teens. Yeah, this one here that I say I use for teen bedrooms for the majority of the time. This also looks like this could be their like group name or their band, something llamas. Like that could also be a potential. I definitely think, okay, we'll do the llamas here, but then now we gotta change. Or he could be a fan of the band, but let's actually, should I give him the cow plant? I don't know if that fits with the there was one actually, I think it came with this one here. Because I did that was bad stutter. I did give him obviously the camera's here. Could do this one to make it look like actually has some artwork. Yeah, and I did give him vinyl. Yeah. Okay. Switch out the llamas. Okay, now I don't know if I should have it a bit like straight down the center and keep it like that. I think this is a good positioning. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, now back to the llamas. Yeah, I do like the idea of having the llamas just because it looks like an actual like tarp that is being hung up. But now it's not. Okay. Oh, where'd it go? Hello? Okay. Let me just try to size it up, see if it's gonna. Oh, it is not appearing. Okay, I mean, it doesn't have to be big. Yeah, there's. Even though I will try to make it go 0.4. And then we'll bring it down. Yeah, I think that's better sizing. Okay. Now back to the whole this bedroom. I wonder if I should do a carpet, like a rug on top of a carpet. I think it might be too much. I mean, first of all, I should give her a desk. But spacing is going to be a bit of a challenge. I mean, we could do it here, then move her dresser over. She's going to have a one tile desk, but I don't mind that. Put it down right there, or even this one here. Nah. Or I could even go for the all black, but this one, I don't know if I want. Let's do this one. I like the look of it more. Like if it's the mix match look I want. And then for desk, I probably will have to scoot the door right to the corner, wouldn't I? Hopefully the Sims can walk through the door. I'm pretty sure because I've done it with Reese, but I'll have to double check that. And now for the chair, I just feel that I mean just one like this, a simple one with wheels. Yeah, that's good. And then I want to give her a laptop. Maybe I like the red keyboard. Yeah. Okay. That's nice. And then it's gonna go to positioning. Maybe I can put the vinyls. We'll use this one already for the other home. Go ahead and add maybe the ring cloud can go right here. No, I wonder if I should give her a put a mirror here just so it looks like she gets ready and puts her makeup on here. Would you like the cloud? But I wish it wasn't. Kind of like the growing cloud. Okay, let's raise it up one. I think that's good enough height when you're sitting. Try to imagine where their head will be. Probably here. Yeah. At least hopefully. Okay, I wonder. Let me just search up makeup so I don't have to go down that. Okay, now let's give her this one. And then, is there any like rich red tones? There is not. I kind of like the blue or. Yeah, let's go with the blue. Or should I go for brown? I think the blue. Let's go with the blue. Okay, now I want to give her some. I don't know if I should give her some pencils and pens or give her that, like, what is it? The study stack. That will be another option, or a pencil holder. I don't know. Does it have an alien on the other side? Or UFO? Yeah, it's Jupiter. I wish I can put it back a little bit more. I guess it's fine. Let's keep the snap point. Yeah, I'm liking the look of this so far. I'm thinking probably had to get rid of this. Yeah, we'll just get rid of it. And then move these over. Yeah, that's good enough. And then I should give her. I probably should give her a table lamp. Would she have a candle? Probably not. Especially on curtain. I mean curtain. On well, I say no candle, but I could give her that. Yeah, I think I like the look of it. Okay. And then I also wanted to get in a lava lamp, but like probably over here. I wanted an orange, but there isn't. And or even a salt lamp. That could be. That's a potential. Also do like this one as well. and does bring in a red that I wanted, but yeah, not as a deep of a red tone as I would have liked. But even this one here could be good, or that take up too much space. Yeah, it's a bit excessive just because we already have the mirror there. Yeah, let's just set that one out. Well, actually, I totally forgot to organize these. Oops, what the? Okay, I feel bad. These we can just put at random. They don't have to be that aligned as I'm aligning them, but I think that's good enough. Yeah, now I don't like it. I wonder if I can do a black wallpaper to make it look like it's a chalkboard. That does make me want to get rid of the what is it? The heck? The vinyls. Okay. Yeah. That's good. Okay. Now I wonder if now that I have the what is it? I wonder if this one here, I know it's a for rent sign, but it could also look like a warning sign. Just have it on here, or maybe as like a Halloween, their performance date, or pretend they write their dates when they're going to perform or something like that. You could even get in some flags in here. Okay, here's a question. I don't know what exactly is the difference for. I actually don't know what this. Is it a feather or is it a bandana tied? Well, actually, I feel like a washer and dryer would be here. You get the washer dryer unit. Is it not? Okay. Put it down there. I think we'll stick with the black. And then maybe switch the carpet and just put some like tile here instead. I think a gray tile should be fine. Or should I go for reddish tone? Or I can keep the one that is similar to the shade up above, but actually I'll do this checkered pattern. Yeah, I think that's nice. Actually, what if I use, I could change my mind, but wait a minute. What if I do this pattern over here? It's nice, but I don't know if I like it more than the yellow. I think I'm fine with the yellow. That makes me wonder if I put the yellow over here. Yeah, let's just do that there. All right, I'm gonna actually look for the clutter items and then I'll be right back. I finished the coloring up. One thing I wanted to say, I did look up the meaning of the flags on the website I used. Was I just clicked the first website that shown was www.prideindex.com, and from what I got from that was that this flag here, it says the website explains it, is the intersex exclusive pride flag, and I guess it came about in 2021. And this is the name I'm butchering, when Valentino Pichetti of the Intersex Equality Rights UK added a yellow triangle with a purple circle. That's the... And before the yellow triangle and circle, I guess it was called the Progress Pride flag. And then I looked up this one here, and this is for the two spirit pride flags, so like the indigenous two spirits. So I do know, I mean, I know about the two spirit, but I didn't know that's what the symbol is. But with that being said, if you guys are interested or curious, or correct me if there's more to learn, but yeah. What else? Oh yeah, back to the room. I found these. I feel like these are the best chalk pieces that wasn't too like kid-like. Just because like these look like you can, when you rub the chalk. So yeah, here we have the bedroom again. satisfied decor. I figured this one could be like her favorite. Like it goes with the design she likes, and maybe this one was signed by a favorite guitarist. Yeah, guitarist. And then I also got the orange lamp. I just did the color change. And then I'm actually really loving this room. I added this TV, some consoles, a piano, mic, guitars. So let me just go down to the level. Yeah, it's very nice. Probably my favorite room for, definitely my favorite. Okay, now go upstairs. I already chose all the items for the bedroom. So let's start on the dad's bedroom because this is the most plain room, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't really do too much. And again, I feel like it fits with the character. So I kept it very simple. I also made sure to add some files and stuff because he is a prosecutor I believe that's his role, but because I didn't want him to have to be an investigator, so I went ahead and added some little things. And then in the grandma's room, I did get rid of that yellow wallpaper just because it was very hard to find some matching bedding and drawers for to match well. So I ended up taking the easy way out and doing very simple colors. But yeah, also gave her I know there's not much a story here, just gave her color items and self-care stuff. But I figured maybe she also helps out with the investigations and watches a lot of, Dateline and Murder Mystery, those kind of shows. So I figured, and she does her nails and stuff, has her candle. I figured, well, that for her. And then for the kids' room for Chastity, I believe her name was, I decided just to add these paintings. Maybe she's just obsessed with cereal. I feel like cereal, although it's not an actual food, is it? I love cereal. And especially as a kid. I mean, even now I still kind of just have one bowl. But speaking of the decoration, I feel like this would be good because it fills what looks light blue. So I went ahead and add that. And then I added, let me see if I can move it around. I guess I can't. I added this desk. Even though it does clip into the top, it doesn't really show on the through the bed. So I figured maybe it just kind of look built in. But yeah, one thing I didn't realize was it does cut into the paintings because originally they weren't here because I had a different desk before I realized. I guess we could just manually move these over. I think that is as central as it can be. I gave her a thing to make friendship bracelets, a little squeak toy. Don't know why, but yeah, give her little stuff so you can do. All right, so since you've already seen the first one last video, I just thought that we might as well just go with the second floor. So we walk over this way to the bedroom. I almost forgot who was in here. Yeah, here it is. Very, simple. And yeah, then we go over this way, down the room over to the grandmother's room. Here she is just watching the news. There we go. Again, really love it. Very light, or I don't know what kind of news that is, but she's watching her TV. And then go down here in this room to Chastity's bedroom. I feel like it's very, colorful and childlike. Really loving the color scheme, even though it's very colorful. I feel like it definitely is something I don't really do often, as you saw with my two other neutral rooms. All right, let's go head downstairs to the teen's bedroom. All right, now probably my favorite room that we have is the downstairs little basement turned into her studio. She's just playing the guitar. We have the laundry over here. Walk over this way to her bedroom. Again, very simple, I guess. And yeah, I like this one too. Alright, now let's go to the final room, I guess. Her bathroom. This is the one again. I did really take more risk with colors, but I felt that, I don't know, I feel like it kind of works. It shows a bit of personality. But yeah, alright. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next Wednesday. Bye.